Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to Snow Day, your number one stop for reviews, rants, and ratings in the world of entertainment. I am your host, Hunter Verrill. Let's get started.
Oh God, I'm trying to figure out how to drink more quietly, and I just almost choked myself. Oh God,
Just don't drink.
I need to though.
Okay, then drink regularly. I will give you a nasty spoiler. That was obscenely loud.
Yeah. Sorry, that was. Oh God, that hurt.
No, don't try to drink quiet. How do you drink quiet?
Well, there are ways of doing it. I just don't know what it is.
Yeah, you don't know
I,
how to sneak a swig.
yeah, I tried to do what I
Chug it, or
remember
are you like,
here.
oh, I'm just gonna quietly crash this bottle?
I tried doing what I heard works, but instead of like holding it in my mouth, it just kind of went down, and that didn't work very well.
Clearly. All right.
I think I'll just stick to muting myself
All right.
for now, at least.
Ready?
Oh right, yeah. All right, ready.
Hello and welcome everyone to Snow Day. I am your host, Hunter Verrill. I brought Aaron back. I dragged him here.
I've I've been summoned from the pits of hell.
You've been dragged. We're talking about
Yes.
Berserk.
Yeah.
Snow Day games. We are no longer Snow Day games. The games was chopped off a while back because I knew I wanted to eventually talk about something that wasn't a game. We're branching out into different forms of entertainment, and this time it just so happens to be, I was gonna say TV show, but for me it's TV show, and for you it's manga.
Yes, or comic book essentially for the uninitiated.
I'm gonna punch you. Typical femoids. Should have taken the red pill sooner.
These normies don't even know what a manga is.
But yeah, manga means Japanese comic book. That's the.
Yeah, that's it. That's there you go.
So originally my plan was to be the person who's seen the anime and never read the manga, and then Aaron to be the person who's read the manga but never seen the anime. But it didn't work out because I got really curious and I started reading the manga. Turns out there are quite a few differences, at least especially in the way that things are sequenced.
hmm
Because the entire, well, first and only season of the 1997 anime, aka the only one, was entirely focused around the arc of Griffith joining the Band of the Hawks.
Guts joining the Band of the Hawks.
There you go.
Yeah,
What I said Griffith, didn't I?
yeah, you did.
Oh man. The
Oh well.
entire first season of the original anime was focused on Guts joining the Band of the Hawks and how the Band of the Hawks got disbanded.
Some more disbanded than others.
Yeah. We're gonna try to keep this relatively spoiler free, but one thing
Oh,
I
are
did
we?
want to make clear,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
So hold your tongue.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be.
But yeah, one thing I did want to mention was that for those of you who are even slightly interested in anything we talk about this episode, I give you my undying recommendation to watch the anime if you're like high school age or older. That'd be fine, right?
It gets very, very, very dark. So yes.
Don't be a child and
Yeah.
watch this. If you are a
That is
child, wait.
correct.
I
You're a
promise.
child. Turn off now.
But
Go
essentially, yeah.
listen to Sesame Street or whatever.
There are two phases in life: Sesame Street and then Berserk.
Oh, that's that's really funny to me. And I don't know why.
Well, of course it's funny. I said it. I don't
Hmm,
know.
But yeah. So where are we starting?
All I wanted to say for the
Well,
time being is that we are not going to spoil anything that actually happens like over the course of the story,
Mhm.
but there's a reason why we keep mentioning the end, or like the end in like heavy quotation marks. But
The end of the Golden Age arc.
there you go. As someone who went in entirely blind, but
Whoa. Oh
knowing
yeah,
there
you.
was going to be something, because
Mhm.
Aaron recommended it to me, but I had already known and he let me know about
Mhm.
the ending. Not what would happen, but that something would happen.
Yeah, did you know like anything about any of the characters? Because there's lots of
No. Like, the
yeah, because
only
there's
thing I had known about any of the characters was
mhm,
Guts, and that's because his theme was circulating as around the internet.
yeah. Yeah, because there's a lot of things people say about Griffith. I didn't know if you knew about him.
Yeah, I didn't know about anyone until it, so it
That's
was very
good.
nice going in entirely blind,
Hmm.
but still knowing that something horrible was going to happen. That
Yeah.
overarching sense of dread allowed me to see so many little details that I feel like really contributes to the first watching experience without having everything given away.
Sorry.
Did you skip it across a lake or something?
No, I fell off the bottle because I thought I screwed it in tighter than I did.
But yeah,
Oh no.
essentially knowing
Oh
that
no.
something is going to happen without knowing
Hmm.
what that something is should, in my opinion, positively contribute to your viewing experience. Now the fun part. We have to describe why Berserk is so good without mentioning a single plot point.
All right, I think I can sort of do that.
Me from
Mhm.
the anime side and Aaron from the manga side, we're gonna see
Yeah.
if we can work something out here.
All right. So one thing that I've
Ladies
just
first.
hmm? What was
Ladies
that?
first.
Oh yeah, yeah. um, me just from reading, just from reading the manga, basically everything is just perfect. Um, the the art is fantastic and has like the most insane amount of details. Um, the characters, not only from like a just like oh I enjoy um, watching what they're doing, but like a I they grow as characters very well. I really enjoy that because it probably does like character growth better than 90% of things I've seen, and it's really good at that and conveying its story. I'm talking in circles. Sorry.
That's fine. Like, even as someone who's only seen the anime and read like the very beginning of the manga, I can totally see where you're coming from, and I agree with you. Like, there are differences in the sequencing, but to me, not in the quality. Like,
Hmm.
both are just so well put together.
Just everything about it is so good.
What the anime lacks in the, like, I'm gonna say perfect art style of the
Hmm.
manga,
Yeah,
it makes up
it's
for in the music because the manga isn't able to have a
mm.
soundtrack, obviously. And if you've been on YouTube in the past, what, like 3 months,
Oh yeah. For some reason, it kind of just that one Guts' theme from that kind of just
you've
appears and
probably heard
disappears
Guts'
randomly.
theme.
If not, would recommend.
And it is for the stupidest reason. I'm still so mad at myself that that was my first real exposure to the
Yes,
show.
yeah, yeah.
Of all the things, of all the songs, of all the characters,
Hmm. Yeah,
face
the
that off.
most depressing character.
Yeah, now to face our ultimate challenge of discussing this show without talking about a single thing in terms of characters or story. World, music, animation, art, all fair game.
All right, well, I guess we'll talk about the world then, because the world is absolutely fantastic.
The world is
It
really
is,
pretty.
it is, it starts out as a very, like, it seems like a very standard, like, medieval sort of feel, but it gradually gets more and more fantasy themed throughout the story. And it's all the demons and monsters are incredibly unique and well designed. All the like magic and things, they all have their own rules that they follow constantly. Everything is right. It works fantastically. It's so
I don't
great.
think there can be a better example to show someone the difference between fantasy and dark fantasy.
Yeah.
In case you were ever wondering the difference, this will let you know real quick. All right. This is more my part because, well,
Hmm.
you've heard most of the soundtrack, haven't you?
I've heard a lot of it, mostly like the forces and Guts theme. But
I mean,
besides
I
that,
could
I've
talk
heard a
about Guts'
few.
Theme for the entire 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure you
It's a
could.
good song.
It's a very good song.
But yeah, I'll try to keep things brief for people who don't enjoy music that much, but
Mhm.
that's fine.
Music. Yeah.
So, unfortunately, well, not unfortunately. I'm gonna stop. That's not true at all. As with most shows that took place in the 90s, Japanese or otherwise, the show makes a lot of use of synthesizers, but manages to miraculously do it without ever impeding on the setting or feeling of the show. Like, Guts' theme is all pianos, choirs, and a single like harmony held by a string instrument. And yet there's a waterfall of synthesizers that comes in at the very beginning, but it manages to fit every single time. Other good examples include a song that plays at a moment that I will not disclose, but it manages to just be an embodiment of dread. Of all the scenes to accompany that song, it was perfect. Alright, I'm tired of talking about the show without spoiling it.
It's very
I'm gonna
interesting how you can make such emotional music for like just a theme. I've never like there's no song I can possibly compare to how like emotional Guts theme is. It's probably one of the most like it's a fairly simple song, you know, it doesn't have like a ton of things going on,
Oh,
but
it's like
it's
heartbeat levels of simple, yeah.
yeah. But it's still extremely emotional.
It's so good.
It's
Thank you everybody so much for joining me. I will see you on the next snow day. Goodbye. Do a backflip.
Can I just like make the sound of a backflip?
I'm just waiting for you to be like
Here I go. Ah!